Hey everyone, how's it going? So in this video I'm going to be doing another speed build, and today I'm going to be doing a speed build of kind of like a desert biome, I guess you could say, with an oasis in the middle. Because we were building with sand, I don't know, we kind of had to think of how we were going to do this, and we ended up deciding just to use gold blocks. Now this one was probably one of the harder ones, just because, I don't know, building a sand biome, I guess, is very bland and very boring. But as you can see here, I'm having a little bit of fun with the sand gun. So, yeah, as I was saying, anyway, like, I don't know, it's not my favorite one that I've done. I think it's probably the least elaborate, I guess you could say. I don't know, it still turned out alright in the end. So yeah, it actually was nice and easy to build though, just because as you can see here, I could kind of just click and hold down on the one spot just to kind of fill everything in. Yeah, about halfway through though, I don't know, I think there was a little bit of confusion as to where we wanted to go, but we ended up getting there in the end. Now, I don't actually have a whole lot to talk about in this video because I've already done a video for patch 1.06, so I'm going to tell you guys what I just spent the last hour doing. Now, I live in Australia, and in Australia we have not a fast food chain, like a grocery store chain called Woolworths. And the music that they play there is terrible, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this in America or wherever you're from. Grocery store music is generally really bad. It's like the stuff from the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, but it's not the good stuff from the 70s, the 80s, and 90s. So it's all of like Elton John's worst songs, and just it's terrible. But there is one really, really good song that they played. So I spent the last hour and a half going through Woolworth's playlist, listening to terrible, terrible, terrible songs, only to find that the song that I was looking for was not included. However, I did find a really good song, like this, I don't know, it's this really weird pop song from the 80s that I'll leave in the description and you guys can have a listen to. You're not allowed to judge me for liking it, but hey, you know, maybe someone else will like it too. So here in the video, this is kind of where we got a little bit unsure, like we're kind of going to build a castle or something, and then we decided that because it was all the way over the right hand side, it looked a little bit weird. So we ended up, I don't know, building a tree in the middle. Now, I've never really built a tree in Terraria, like out of the wood, and you like put dirt around the edges. I've never done that before, so as you can see, it took a few attempts to get it right, I guess you could say. But we ended up getting it right in the end. There we go, attempt number 3, and I think attempt number 4. And I think this time we kind of just tried to make it almost exactly the same as the left-hand side. It's a little bit different, just so it doesn't look weird and symmetric, but for the most part it's the same. So I'm not sure how much this actually suited the desert biome, but I don't know, it's kind of the best we had, like the best we could really go on, because in the last video we asked for more requests, and the requests were build a desert biome, or build something out of sand, and the other one was build an ocean. So this was probably the most exciting of the two, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, we're kind of running out of things that we can kind of build floating in the sky. I mean, we could attempt a dungeon, but I'm not really sure how we'd do that. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be another speed build floating island. If you guys have any requests or something though, feel free to keep chucking them in the video, just so we have something to work with in the next video, because this one was just, I don't know, kind of hope for the best, just doing it just because we haven't made one in a while. Yeah, it took us, I think, 45 minutes, but it worked out well in the end. Except for this part here, I kind of stuffed up the chandelier, so like the top part is a little bit off center, and that really, really bugged me. But I know it's not too noticeable unless you're thinking about it. So I think I'm gonna live. I'll be right. So we're getting to the end, and now I'm just kind of gonna slow the video down and fly around and just show it off. I left this on overnight, and barely anything grew off it. So none of the trees grew, and the grass, it never had any of the big hanging vines like I was hoping, so I'm not sure why that was. Maybe it was because the trees were too close to the other wooden platforms that we made the tree out of, like the artificial tree. I'm not really sure exactly, but I don't know, I'm assuming they'll grow eventually. So that's about it for this video. If you liked it, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. Also check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Enjoy!